Hey, this is Mama Mila from Miracle Mama TV, and today we are going to be talking about some fun topics. Talking about some things. How's everybody doing today? I'm waiting for people to log on. This will be our first Wild Topic Wednesday, and today, Wednesdays, or no, I'm sorry. Where is my days? The hurricane got me messed up. Today is Friday. This is For the Mamas Fridays. And for the Mamas Fridays, we're going to be talking about mom topics. And so I'm going to try to bring some other things, hopefully, for the next couple of For the Mama Fridays. I'm going to be bringing in way more breastfeeding information. I have so many friends that are breastfeeding right now. So I'm going to be bringing a lot more things that have to do with breastfeeding and have to do with baby stuff, baby reviews. I'm going to try to get a good time for my friend Melissa to get on. She tries a lot of cool stuff for her baby, and some stuff I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if my coin's going, if that don't work for me, but she is one of them people that is trying. It's her first baby, so she has bought everything that I thought was cool, and I'm loving it. She reviews it on her story, so if you wanted to check her out, she has her Instagram. I will share her Instagram so that you can then go and follow her if you want to. She does product reviews, and she does all types of stuff. She talks about being a working mom and how it makes her feel often, and I love watching her. She's one of my friends from high school, so I'll share her Instagram. It's Melissa, I think it's like Melissa Star. I think it's Melissa Star on Instagram, but I'll find out and hook y'all up with that. She's gonna join the Miracle Mama team when it comes to the product reviews. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to log on. I have been seeing that everybody is losing power, so I was like, let me hurry up and go live before everybody loses power, and then nobody can watch me at 9:15. So here I am. So how's everybody doing? Hey B, y'all still don't got power? Hey Jazz, it's a hurricane. Right now it's just a lot of wind. Like my front yard is covered in leaves, backyard covered in leaves. Everything is just really like rainy, even though I kind of thought it was going to be a little bit much. Just like, is everybody going to work tomorrow or what? I wonder. So I'll wait for a few more people to log on. We'll see whatever we can talk about today. Hey. I am like trying to put together so many things for the next year. So many exciting things. I am hoping to put together a little retreat for Mother's Day next year. So if anybody wants to come, I would love for everybody to join me in that planning. Hit me up if you want to come. It'll be not just for mamas. It's gonna be our mama thing. So me and my mama gonna invite other women and they mama to go on a trip, and I can't wait to get started. I'm so excited. So how you doing, Jazz? How's everything going? I am like, I was waiting for the hurricane. I was excited for the rain. I feel like rain is cleansing, but unfortunately it hit a town that really was not equipped for it as much as we were before it hit us. So we're just kind of sticking with the rain right now. We thought we were going to get the worst of it, but we ended up getting like the outskirts of it. So it's working out differently than we thought. I mean, I trust Greg Fishel. Anybody else in Raleigh trust Greg Fishel? I trust Greg Fishel. I trusted him since I was a kid, but you know, they miss the mark sometimes, and now we're just sitting here with rain. I'm one of them people like, shoot, my husband could have went to work. Check's gonna be short next week. Like, what's up? But better safe than sorry, right? So, yes, girl. We gotta pick a day. All we gotta do is pick a day. You just let me know when you're free. We can do it tomorrow if you want. Saturday's supposed to be my guest speaker day. You're baking. I need some. When I come up there, I need it. So, Today I was going to talk about death during childbirth because I was watching the movie My Girl, and I'm just sitting here watching this movie, and I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I guess I'm not the only person who hasn't seen this movie because my mom hasn't seen it yet either, but it's just like, no, I'm not. Can I say, yes, I am the only person who hasn't seen the movie. No, I'm not. Shonda ain't seen it either.
There's a lot of people that haven't seen it. It's a sequel. It's My Girl 1 and part 2.
Yeah, you turned 2 when I was trying to watch 2.
It's alright.
It's not alright.
You wasn't ready for part 2 yet.
Oh my God.
Continue.
So I'm watching the movie, and I just feel like the movie was very, like, it was cute. It was cute for, like, little kids. Okay, Jasmine hasn't seen it, so I'm gonna be very general, okay? So basically, the girl, her mama died during childbirth, having her, and she has a best friend. It's like her best friend, little boy, Macaulay Culkin, is her best friend, and he's like allergic to everything. Oh, it's a single parent household because her mama died in childbirth. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell the whole movie because people haven't seen it.
Good.
No, it's not on Netflix, but I actually watched it. We have this thing on our Roku called Pluto TV. So,
Google it.
Pluto TV, it basically gives us, like, BS channels. So, we were, like, watching on there. And it was just on there, and we watched it. But it was really cute. So, throughout the movie, and I guess, you know, I watched a little bit of the second movie, they talk a little bit more about her mom and the things that she dealt with, as I guess, like, growing up, of her, like, not having her mom around. So, first it starts with, you know, she has a mother figure, kind of, through one of her dad's employees, and then the employee they end up dating. It's like it's a cycle of pain I saw her go through. And me, I don't know if y'all know this or if y'all are people like this, but me and my husband, like, we can't, y'all don't watch movies with us unless you want to hear people talking all the way through, like, because we literally sit and psychoanalyze movies from beginning to end. Like, these are real people. Like, I want to psychoanalyze, like, why did he do that? Why do you think he did? Like, we sit and we talk about things, like, to the T. So, me thinking about this, like, don't think I'm weird. So, I'm watching her go through, like, so much pain. Like, every time her mom is brought up, she deals with so much pain. And it's just, like, I couldn't imagine, like, you know, you of course, you can't never imagine leaving the earth before your kids. But you would never think about something like you dying during childbirth, you know. And me personally, the reason I wanted to talk about the topic was more because you know, being a person that has health issues and was high risk in my pregnancy, that was always something people blurted out at me, like, what if something happens to you? Like, you need to be prepared. You need, you know, Cayenne needs you here. Why would you risk yourself having another baby and blah 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 blah. And you know, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not thinking about that. Like, that's the furthest thing from my mind. I'm not gonna even think, like, that's not something I'm gonna think about. But watching that movie, it put it a little bit more into perspective for me, because I watched that little girl, even though it was the actor, like, I watched her go through that pain. And I think that it's something that we don't talk about. We definitely don't talk about what a child would go through, or what children that are in that predicament go through, feeling the guilt of feeling like they killed their parents. And so for that young girl to feel that way is so horrible and so crazy. And I just feel like it was so sad of a story to follow in the beginning, to begin with. So I think that watching the movie put it in perspective for me, more of when she had the mother figure now become like her dad's fiance and that type of stuff. Like, once the woman figure became her dad's fiance, it became now not a mother figure, a woman figure, somebody she can look at, you know, watch after. It became a replacement to her mom. And so that's when she started trying to look and find out things about her mother so that she can look and find out things about herself. So in the second movie, she starts out wanting to know more about her mom. And so she ends up going on a trip to LA, where her mom's from, and she goes and she wants to find the high school. She gets to the high school, and the high school's burnt down, so that she's trying to find the yearbook so she can find out, you know, what her mom liked to do, you know, people that she knew, friends she had. She went and found friends of hers, and it was just like, through a journey of trying to find yourself, because your mom is gone and was never, like, basically never there for you because she died during childbirth is just a pain that I could never imagine. And so I sat here and I started thinking about just what I think I would do if I was in the predicament again to alleviate myself of that fear of my child having an emptiness because I died during childbirth, or my child feeling like they were the cause or they killed me. Because she literally has a thought in the movie saying, I think I killed my mom. And it's hard to, I don't even know the word to use. It's hard to even like fathom your child feeling that way. Like, if anything, as a mom, like, you want to be able to apologize to your child. Like, I'm sorry that I even wanted you here that bad, that I put myself in the predicament to leave you alone by yourself because I died having you. Like, it's just, but her mom is dead, so she doesn't have that opportunity to apologize to her child. So watching the scene of events and how she went through things, like I said, it just made me think. So I'm doing this more of a giving ideas thing to other women who are either pregnant, about to, you know, start trying to have kids. If you're high risk and you're in a situation where, you know, having a child could be deadly for you or very dangerous, I think that something good to do would be to write letters or emails. I did that with Cayenne a little bit after she was born. I started writing emails to it. I made her an email and I would email that email. And I think the email might have about 20 or so emails now throughout the 6 years. But I usually would take the time to write an email if I'm going through a hardship, or if there was a time where I felt like I was damaging her from my personal issues. So I have letters where I wrote to her apologizing for, apologizing if I lashed out, apologizing if a situation I was going through affected her. So if she grows up and she's an adult, she can go back and read those and say, wow, I remember that. Yes, it did affect me. And even back then, mom was sorry. And then we can talk about it and we can have a dialogue about how it made her feel, or just anything. Like, I want that opportunity to be able to discuss those things with her as an adult. So it's something I'm going to like unlock to her when she goes to college. I'm going to continue to write letters and send her emails just about life. I feel like it would be very good for her if something ever did happen to me, God forbid, throughout her young life period, to where she will be able to learn life lessons from me still, even though I'm gone. She'll have a place to go back and say, these were the lessons that mom wanted to teach me. So that's an idea. I also think that maybe like leaving an item of clothing and then like a little note or something. Like, say you get a white tee and you tie-dye the white tee, and when you tie-dye that white tee, it can just be something for your husband or your child's father or whoever their caretaker is, to say, this was something that your mother made for you as a token of, you know, something she wanted you to have. No matter if something happened to her, she wanted you to have that. That way, when that child grows up, no matter what size they end up being, if they can fit that shirt, they'll want to wear it. And you can spray it with your favorite perfume so that your child has your scent and it'll always be there. I think that those sentimental things, when it becomes times where we have to part with our children or part with our parents, those are the sentimental things that I think that make the difference. And I don't know, like, I'm a Virgo, so everything for me is sentimental. Like, everything for me is sentimental. Everything is about the principle and about, like, particular thing. Like, everything has to be a particular way. So, I definitely, like, I'm like a stickler on sentimental gifts and sentimental value. But it really just, like, it was eerie to me. It was eerie. The robe. Oh, so my mom is, she has a robe, and right now that robe is like hidden from me, I believe. That I just grew, like, that robe is my childhood. Like, my mom is her moo-moo, and that was her, like, chill moo-moo. So that moo-moo is like, it's just nostalgia. I put it on and I just feel like I'm my mom making pancakes and pouring cups of orange juice on a Saturday morning. I don't know. Like, it just makes me feel weird, but it's something that I'm going to keep forever and I'm never getting rid of ever in my life. And things like that. Like, there's also things like, another thing I guess we can talk about, just like, you know, in the event of dying, like my mom, she watching, she knows. I hate when my parents talk about them dying, like, and both of them are such preparatory people, so they both have all their will is all lined out and everything they want us to do and all of that, and like having those type of conversations give me a headache and make me want to cry, but like you holding the tears because you want to be a thug and not be emotional, and then if you cry, it's like, I'm not going nowhere, I just want you to know. Like, no, I don't want to talk about that, I don't want to discuss it, I don't want to know. Like, just put a sticky note somewhere, and if this happens, here's where you go. Like, that's like, I would so prefer it be that way than for us to sit and talk about the day they died. But at the same time, I would so much rather be prepared, bro. I would so much rather be prepared than be one of those people that's searching for pieces and can't get things done because you're missing these type of things. And I've seen people go through it, so it's not an easy thing to go through. And so my mom, she has things in the safe that she's holding for me and my kids, my brothers, for if something ever happens to her, and things that will be family heirlooms and be able to be passed down. And there's very few things that I feel like my family has. More our things we mostly have is stories, is verbal, oral history, instead of like physical heirlooms. And I feel like in the Black community, we need to do more of that. We need in the white community, other communities, Chinese communities, Indian communities, and whatever, Hispanic communities, they have family heirlooms and things that they pass along and they keep in the family, and we don't really have that. Or if we have that, it's like something that can be easily disposed of or easily broken, or easy. Like, I know a lot of families that have like that family pot, like that one family pot that everybody gets, or the first woman in every family gets a pot, or if it's something like, but it needs to be more of that in our family so that we can pass on history. We have to understand that as Africans, that's a part of us. Sharing oral history is a part of us. Sharing just legacy is a part of us. That's a part of our culture. So we need to remember that. And also honoring your ancestors is a part of our history, a part of our culture. So we need to remember that. So that is why I constantly talk about my ancestors. I constantly talk about the women that came before me, because it's so important to me to learn from, not even just learn from their mistakes, but learn from their lives as a whole, because history only repeats itself. So we're basically going through all the same things that our mothers and our grandmothers went through, and that's because they're here to help us. So when you look at people that have lost their mothers, or you look at people that are going through things like that, it's hard not to sympathize with them. I sympathize all the time for women that don't have their mothers, and I have a friend that doesn't have their mom and lost their mom very early, and it hurts to have conversations with them because they don't have very much memory, but they do have a memory of their presence, but not memory of them. So it gets very hard because you don't know how to console those people. You don't know how to make it better. You don't know how to alleviate the situation, especially when you have your mom with you. So moral of the story, I guess today, I'm gonna end this kind of early today, but I think that the moral of the story should be, check on a mama that doesn't have her mama. Check on a mama that doesn't have her mama. Check on a person that doesn't have their mama. I think that they slip through the cracks a little bit more than they should, and I think I'm one of those type of people that lets them slip through the cracks. But watching that movie let me see how much love they're missing not having their mother, and how much support they're missing not having their mother. No matter how much their father or their caretaker is spilling into their lives, it's hard to measure how much love you get from your mother until you don't have her there. So check on a mama that doesn't have their mama. Check on a friend that doesn't have their mama. And stay safe, stay warm, everybody. And don't eat up all your hurricane snacks before we really see what the storm is going to do. Do that. So, yes. So, we are going to end it today. Peace, love, and blessings. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping if I can get a guest, whether it's going to be through the live or here. And Sunday definitely at 3:30. So peace, love, and blessings, everybody. Later.